Hey guys, we're gonna get started in just 1 minute. I'm just waiting for my friend to join. Um, Today was a pretty decent day. Um, I see bowling is coming up. So bowling, it seems like it's starting to come back up. It got to around, I don't know, 145 or so. Didn't get to 120, so we're kind of having to deal with it. Um, I still don't want to get in it until we get to a level to the rock bottom. So for me, it's a no-go. I know, you know, people probably want to get in now, um, but it's just a no-go for me. Also, I don't think it did well for earnings. Okay, well, earnings on the 23rd, so we'll wait and see regarding that. So Boeing was over 3% positive. Uber did a little bit under 2% here. As you can see, Uber had a few days ago, um, around the 10th or so. Uber had a nice big gap up. So Uber
Hello.
had a nice gap up a few days ago, and now starting to come back to earth. Um, but Uber had a nice day. It's high up there. Um, it's probably, oh, this is all-time highs, way all-time highs. But right now it is coming down. And so Uber and Boeing both had a decent day. I'll show Boeing one more time. Um, Never came to our spot, Boeing.
I believe it had earnings.
Uh, it's on the 23rd, so what's today say? Uh,
2 more days.
2 more days. So yeah. Um, AMD, uh, good day. AMD's really healthy. Um, and will continue to be doing well. It seems like it's just bouncing around. We got a little bounce off here, then one here that was further um higher, and now we're going up. So I would assume this will come back up soon. So it's something to consider. Um, if you like AMD, there's a lot of chip stocks out there. Um, but and we have this was probably, I don't want to keep calling everything all-time highs. But the way things are running, it looks like it was all-time high. So as you can see, we may be doing an overall trend just from this piece here going down. But within this overall trend, the smaller trend, we're going up. So that's just something to watch out. That once you zoom out, you may see another trend encompassing um a more zoomed in trend. Um, NFLX, I'm in this, guys. This is about to hit 800. Who knows? Maybe I'll average in when it hits 800. I'm like 734 now, and I got in by accident because in order executed from the night of earnings that in my mind it would have never went up to there, and it did. And so, I got
When things like that happen, guys, you got to get out right away if you weren't anticipating.
yes, if you were having to play around with it and then you got in by accident and you didn't realize, if I had got in a got out in a pre-market, I would have been like, I don't know, $10 positive or something. But I didn't. I said, I'll just watch it. What's the worst it can do? And this is like what, 40 uh dollars later, $50 later. That's the worst it can do. So there you go. Um, GE. Oh, Kava. The new Kava stock. Kava company. It's gone up the yin yang. Um, it's as far as Kava's concerned, it's amazing. Everything's perfect with it. Um, this looks like we're one, two, three. Like this is going up very high, so it seems like it's about to do another breakout. So be careful because we may match all-time highs, if not more. Um, but yeah, I've been trying to get into Kava, but it's just been how can I say? Um, unavailable. So if there's a downturn, maybe after the election, if Kava's one of those stocks you want to get in, try to get in it. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to remember to keep checking it and just get in a good stock on a bad day, as Terry always says. Um, Apple, aka Mensana, it was it had a strong day, relatively speaking. It seemed like it did very well. Uh, hmm. It's been going up steadily, not crazy like, but steadily going up, and that's what it did. The same thing today. You know, you made a little bit over $2. That's good money for Apple. And it's at 65%. Let's see. Intel, XOM, let's see. Was XOM overall going up or down? Only 20 cents, so that doesn't sound good. Yeah, XOM was down, so this would have been a short today. And from yesterday, it kind of got back down to where it was at and came up a little bit. But if you had tried to short this when this started or even got in the pre-market, you could have made, you know, $1 to 20.74 to $1.50. But hey, that's good money. Nothing to complain about or nothing to balk at. Um, Amazon, let's see. Um, Fairly high day. It came up. You could have got in and got out. I don't know, maybe 45 minutes after the market opened. Shorted, and they came back. I kind of like these stocks where you have an opportunity, similar to Tesla, where you can kind of go everywhere. Um, this stock had been going up, did a nice little gap down, and now it seems like it's trending back up. So let's see long term what happens. Meta, you see this, nothing to look at, nothing to see, people. Um, Other than, hey, uh, this could be frothy, but uh, if you think there's an opportunity to short, just watch it. But you have to realize I don't have my charts on the daily here, but it's been really, really frothy, Mansana, and really strong, and you can see it's coming
You
up.
mean Meta?
Meta, yes. Really strong, and you can see it's coming up. So it's just something to be careful with. I do personally like the short, but that's just me because I don't know what I'm doing and because you know, I've just had it in for Meta for the
I
longest.
just think you have a love-hate relationship. Just like shorting it.
Yeah, I have a hate relationship for it. And it's I just don't get what type of macumba is going on with Meta. Mickey D's. Um
Basically, they're just robbing people with ads.
um we had a down day today. It's under all all of the trends.
Can you
So
put this on the daily, please?
it's under all of the trends. So it's very it's just a lot um going on that could be lead to a potential downturn. Oh, what am I saying? Oh, this is on the daily, yes. Um it did all-time highs, and it was like I'm not providing anything at all to you. And now it's just a question of, is it gonna continue? That's another one of these that goes up to this $300 level. So the question is, what's the next level? Intuitively, we have you would think maybe 320, 325, but basically 300 is long gone. Um I did like the fact that it dipped down, went back up, and it dipped down, and it kind of, it's not that it stayed down, but it just kind of around the edges was a little bit rougher on the edges compared to previously. It was boom, a little incision, and boom, come back immediately. So this does, I would say, make doctors cautious and say, hey, it's this, why am I saying doctors, but make people more cautious, I should say. And you just have to look at it as to say, hey, is this thing gonna come crashing down? And just, pay attention to the elections with what's going on, or any type of trigger. The elections can be a trigger, any type of, we're in so many wars, proxy wars and other things, those could easily be a trigger. So just pay attention to it, and anything that brings the
A
market.
side note on McDonald's, Trump was handing fries at McDonald's. That was
Oh
some news.
yes, I saw that. Trump was at a local McDonald's making fries and being a worker for an hour or two, which I guess is fine. I was thinking about this, just a quick side note about how politicians now, they think they all have to do all this stuff where, like, oh, I have to go say hi to people and eat a slice of apple pie and work at the restaurant and do all this stuff or whatever. And this is both parties. It kind of makes you think, like, damn, when can we get back to the old days when you just told me what you believe and I voted for you or not? It seems like now everyone is just like, oh, the politician has to make a fool of himself um to get your vote or shake your hand, when it's like Donald Trump making fries at a McDonald's means nothing to nobody. And it probably slowed the whole process down like crazy. But we think, oh, if a person shook my hand or said hi to me, I'm going to vote for them versus let me vote my interest. And hey, if this person's going to give me something that I want or that I think my town or my family needs, then I'm going to vote for them. But that's just the way life is now. Um, so McDonald's, it's I would like to say it's gonna come back down, but right now it's on this new all-time high, and it's probably gonna keep going. 80, Walmart, we had went from 60 to 80, and since then Walmart's basically continued to do the damn thing, and it probably will always want to do the damn thing. So, this is just it's up in the air. This seems to be some type of support area similar to what was going on at 60, a little bit similar to what has started to happen at 70, but maybe 60, 80, 100, maybe those are levels that it goes from $20 levels that you can jump in at. So consider that if you want to get in Walmart. Disney, I'll just click on it because my friend was in it the other day. So Disney seems to be coming back up. Um,
There was some news about Disney that the current CEO Iger is stepping down, I believe.
so
FYI.
FYI, Iger stepping down for the 50 millionth time. So let's see if that actually happens. And if it does happen, maybe he'll come back 2 or 3 more times. So let's see what happens with
Yeah, that's
Iger.
this says for
Uh,
2026, but
you know,
Disney will name Bob Iger's replacement in 2026, James Gorman, to become board chair next year.
you sure it's not Saab Iger, his twin brother, Bob
No,
Iger's twin brother.
it's not, it's Lob.
So anyway, so it seems like we never got down to our $80 level. We got down to 85 or 83 and change. So it tried to make it down here and then it started coming back up. Who knows? Maybe it says to us that Disney's a little bit stronger than we thought. Who really knows? But it may be a good sign if you are a friend of Disney and you like it, then maybe you want to get in. Um,
I'm in it. I got a few shares.
Somebody's in it, and she'll tell you she loves it to death. I'm just saying, I'm a little bit
I don't love
afraid.
it to death, but I've been trying to see if I can get the breakout. That's all.
Yeah, you probably can. I hope you do get the breakout. As long as we freaking waited, um, you should get the breakout. That's how I feel about like Disney has done us wrong, and once you get into a stock that's being bitch snatchy, look at this. Look at this. Okay? People, look at this. 200. Okay? We fought with governors, did suits, lawsuits, all of this cockamamie stuff. And just look at this. Okay? All the way down to $80. You got rid of over half of your value. Over half of your value. And the best you could do was 120 and then right back down almost to where you're at. It tells me something. Disney is a major, major company. And I have to see more. I've been sorely disappointed. Um, Tesla. I made some decent money in Tesla today. I just got out of my long because it had popped up a little bit today. But Tesla's going down, but it has been all over the place. So let's see if I can get in here. Uh, so 2 days from now we are gonna have earnings. So not sure if this is a sign or not for anything to come. We are turning down, but in the meantime, Tesla keeps going up and down, up and down, up and down. And as you can see, you have a short here, that first 10 minutes, and then long was all she wrote. So I did go long on it and averaged myself in, and eventually I did get out. Like I think I got out right here, probably in, out. And then here I think I averaged in going, I want to say long. Um, yeah, and then I got out here. So I did make my money back. It's just that I had to wait to the end of the day.
What day is the Tesla earnings?
2 days from now, the 23rd. Um, but yeah, it was just we have our areas here. We and then based off of this gap gap here, I would say we probably wanna come back down. Um, but other than that, Tesla was really nice to me today. It was an easy one. Also, we'll look at NVDA. It was a good one for me. This was also a long, but you kind of had to wait for it a little bit. And then with this one, it was pretty straightforward. You averaged in. I missed this upturn right here. I got in mostly around here at this level, this 140 and change level, and then I got out here, and it was basically um, a dollar more than where I got in. Yes, I could have stayed in through lunch and just watched it come up, but I wasn't in the mood for it, you know. This was um a a nice stock to trade today, but I was a little bit impatient today, and it was too slow rolling. Um, American Airlines, um, a little bit more smoother than Tesla, but you had time to make money. That's the thing. Um, that people don't tend to pay attention to. These little things that kind of like allow you to ride the roller coaster here, that's just chances to make money. So, um, Dollar Tree, 130. I'd like to check on Dollar Tree. Because personally, I want to see if we're gonna get anywhere closer to 60. I am interested in potentially buying some of Dollar Tree uh for like 6 to 8 months and holding it for after the holidays. Um Open, still under two. Nikete, aka Nike. We're down today. Let's see. Eh, it's been on an upward trend, but it's just today was just terrible. Just absolutely terrible. Did some gaps down, then it kind of bounced up. Um, the way I look at Nike, this is Nike's child, and this is kind of like the real Nike or whatever. It looks worse, you know. Let's say this is the Madre, this is the Padre. Uh, you know, there you get into. the grandparents. For some reason, it just reminds me of like animals. I don't know why, but it's been steadily going down. A bump up goes down, a bump up goes down, and now we're doing the same thing. We got our little, if I can open this, bump up, and now we're going back down. Um, I can't zoom out for some reason, but basically, it's just been going lower and lower. I think earnings were halfway decent. Um, uh, it didn't make revenue, but it barely missed it. But it's something that I think can come back up. But until it does it, you just have to assume it's weak. It is under all the trends though right now. $79 for Avis that keeps plunging. Um, you know, we've been watching it for a long time. So if you people have wanted to get in, you would have gotten in a Home Depot. Um, Terribly just down day. It just tanked. So Home Depot was 2% over 2%. Dick's Sporting Goods uh close to 2.5%. Um Here, yes, she just everything's just sliding. And that's all you can say really. It looks like this is about to drop. Um Drop from a mountaintop. Um so something we may want to look at Dick's as potential short. We can put it on the list. Coin, UPS. Uh, oh, look, Peton came down, even though it's at 555. Yeah, it's actually, huh, interesting. It's trying to stay up there. Hmm. I wonder could it get here to this 734, whatever this is.
Yeah, I
Uh,
think it will.
that seems kind of crazy. And then I just want to know EBC. Um, Peton almost 5%. EBC, it's really a little. It's been going nasty up, and then today it just goes down just like this. But overall, EBC's been doing very well. Who knows? Tomorrow I'll wake up and EBC will be down here at $13. So all I can say is that everything overall has been going well, and today just happened to be um a day where a lot of good stocks had a bad day. And we know Terry's thought on that. When you get in a good stock on a bad day, you prepare to get in it for the long haul because you know it's going to come back. Stuff like EBC, stuff like Apple, which we saw that Apple didn't really had a down day. Apple wasn't really affected. It probably was affected, but it had a very strong day where it just went up, 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 and it showed itself leveled out towards the end, but it still was a very up day. So it's something that all of these good stock, Amazon, um, and I even say crazy Facebook. I don't want to say it, but as you can see, these stocks they didn't go crazy as some of the others. So this means like, hey, this must be an opportunity. And so if there's something that you know that you really like a lot that went down, you know it's making money, you know it's doing good, then hey, jump right in. All right, it's going on 30 minutes. Does anyone have anything to say? Any likes, comments? Please do so and say so now. And then if you guys have any subscriptions, please do that now also. Does anybody have anything else to say, or are we done?
Peace out.
All right, guys, peace out. Thank you very much. We love your support. Please keep encouraging us to do this because without encouragement, it's like we're talking into the wind, and everyone knows that's not fun. So, but with encouragement, we can write scripts, do whatever you guys want, and just have some fun. Thanks, guys. Peace out.